guys, my name is Nouman Wali. I am ACCA online tutor. Today I am going to discuss how to pass F3 financial accounting CBE exam in first attempt. Today I am going to discuss few techniques about the F3 exam which are very important to pass the exam in a first go. So guys, you need to go through each and every area of the syllabus. There are more than 10 areas of the financial accounting syllabus. So these areas are basic purpose of financial reporting, the basic accounting concepts, the rule for debit and credit, the difference between single entry and double entry, how to record transactions, how to post transactions in ledgers, how to post transactions in trial balance, how to prepare financial statements, how to correct errors in trial balance, the bank reconciliation statement, the analysis and interpretation of financial statements, and the consolidation, the basic consolidation. So guys, if you want to pass the F3 exam with very easy approach, you have to go through each and every area of the syllabus. If you are not going to learn or understand each and every area of the syllabus, it will be a difficult job for you to pass the exam in a first attempt. Second thing is get practice. You have to do more and more questions for the exam preparation. There is a saying that practice makes a man perfect. If you do a lot of questions for your exam, it will give you a confidence and boost your morale for the exam. So never ignore practice questions, never ignore the maximum practice of kit. Third thing is read all the latest articles about financial accounting. These financial articles are given on the ACCA Global website, so you can read all the articles from the website. By reading all the articles will help you to understand the concepts and content of all the current issues going on about financial accounting. It will also help you to solve the questions if examiner gives you the question in the exam about the current issues. Fourth thing is you have to complete one mock before exam. You have to complete this one mock in the same situation like in a real exam. If you complete one mock in the same situation like exam, it will help you to understand the time pressure in the exam, and you will be able to solve the questions in a very easy way. Proper sleep before exam is also very important. You have to sleep at least 10 to 12 hours before the exam, because the fresh mind is very important for the exam. You will have to solve MTQs, you will have to read scenarios, you will have to tackle difficult questions. If your mind will be fresh, it will be much easier for you to solve that questions in a very easy way, and your chances to pass the exam will be more if you are with the fresh mind. If you are with the dull mind, there may be a difficulty to solve the questions and to find the correct options and find the correct answer. Our next points are related to exam technique. The next point is understand the structure of exam. We have to understand the structure of exam before we go for exam. The financial accounting exam consists of two sections. First section consists of 35 questions which are multiple choice questions carrying 2 marks each. And there is other section which is related to multitask questions. There are 2 questions in this section, and each question carries 15 marks. So if you want to pass the exam, you have to complete your preparation according to the structure of the exam. Time management is a key factor to pass any exam. We have total 2 hours available to pass F3 exam, and we have 100 marks of F3 exam. If we divide 100 marks with total 120 minutes, it means we have 1.2 minutes for 1 mark. and multiple choice questions carries 2 marks, it means we have to complete multiple choice questions in 2.4 minutes. And multitask questions carry 15 marks each, so it means we have to complete our multitask question in 18 minutes. So guys, it is very difficult job to complete the exam in a time, because you have to read the scenarios, you have to read the requirements, you have to solve the questions, and you have to do some workings. So the time management will be really a problem for you. There are many students who waste their lot of time in difficult questions. If they are unable to find answer of any questions, they waste lot of time on it. So keep in mind guys, if you are unable to solve any questions, it means you will never complete it. If you will never complete it, it is much better you have to move towards next question. You can score much better if you try to solve easy questions. So it is a clear strategy. You have to skip the questions in which you are taking extra time. So taking extra time is a killing habit, and it will ruin your exam. Requirement is very important factor and element of question. So there are a lot of students who don't understand the requirement of question, and they are unable to find the correct option. So guys, you don't need to start the question from the start. You have to first read the requirement, understand the requirement, then read the question and solve it. I am sure you will find the correct answers when you start from the requirement. Next thing is computer formats. You have to understand the computer formats. You have to understand the question formats, like how to put values in financial statements, how to put value in consolidation questions, in bank reconciliation statement, and you have to understand the symbols which are allowed and which are disallowed. There are 3 things which are allowed in the CBE exam. One is the minus sign, second is full stop sign for the decimal, and third things are numbers. So you don't need to put any extra thing which is not required. You may lose important marks due to using unnecessary symbols and unnecessary signs. So you have to avoid unnecessary signs, and you have to get knowledge and understand the computer formats which are required and important for the CBE exam. Last thing is reverse calculation. In every paper, in every numerical paper, there are possibilities of reverse calculation questions. So you have to be mentally prepared for the reverse calculations. You have to understand the formulas, each and every formula, and you have to understand each and every aspect of the formula. Normally, if there are 3 values, one value is missing, you can calculate the one value by using other 2 values. Same like in the financial statements, if there are few values missing, you can calculate these values by using other values. You can calculate gross profit, you can calculate cost of sales, you can calculate sales by going from down to up. So you can do reverse calculation to find the answer. So you have to be mentally prepared for the reverse calculation. There are a lot of areas where reverse calculations are possible. So this is very tricky thing. Examiner may confuse you by giving you a question of reverse calculation, and you may think that this is not possible to solve it. So reverse calculations are very important. According to me, exam is a game which is played between examiner and student. If you come up with a strategy and you implement that strategy in an effective way, it means you are a winner. Otherwise, examiner is always a winner. So you have to understand the game techniques, you have to understand the question techniques, you have to understand the mind of examiner. You can easily pass your exam. I hope this video will help you guys to pass the exam. Thank you.